Hey everybody, this is Ryan. I wanted to make a quick video about what happened to me the other day, about giving and receiving. Um, there's always the books you read about millionaires and people who are really successful. They always talk about giving, like give first and this and that. And so I'm trying to like figure that whole thing out because I've never really I mean, I've given, but I've never really felt really that satisfied in my giving. And as far as like receiving stuff, even that only when I've worked hard and I've earned it did I ever feel like good about receiving stuff. So I'm not the greatest person with giving and receiving. Uh, so with that said, I want to tell you the story that happened to me yesterday. Okay, the other day I was at the gas station and this guy was coming up and he's asking people for money and stuff. And I have kind of like this little rule that I have that where when people ask me for money, you know I used to be like ah like, why are you asking me for money? And I don't have no money to give, you know what I mean? Like, I'm working hard and I have a family to support, and then now this person's asking for money. Um, but then I came up with like a rule, um, so where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give a quarter to uh, anybody who asks me for money because the way I feel is that if someone's asking for money and if everybody gave a quarter, then the person would be rich. You know what I mean? The person would have a lot of money, but not everybody gives a quarter because some people don't want to give anything, but then there's some people that give like $5 or whatever. So I figured, well, I'm just going to start off by giving people a quarter because it seems like I get hit up a lot when I go to the store or whatever. So I'm just like, you know what, if I give them a quarter and they're happy, satisfied with it, good, they should be. I gave them something, it's got value, it's a quarter. Um, and I was able to give. It's not a lot, but, you know, it, but it's something. I mean, I gave something. And it seems like it works for me. It works. It's like, um, but but the other day when this guy came up to me, I used my quarter rule. I'm gonna give him a quarter, and I was in a hurry and I didn't really have any money, like uh, any change uh, in my wallet. Like I didn't have $1 or anything like that. I just had this one quarter. It was sitting right there in the change thing. And so I go, oh, a quarter. I'll give him a quarter. So I go to give him the quarter, and he said, can I wash your windows? I'll wash your windows. I'm like, no, you don't have to. He's like, oh, I want to. And I'm like, no, because I don't have like $1 to give you to wash my windows. And um, and I just really, like I'm in a hurry, you know what I mean? So I just want to go. So I'm just like, hey, I go, hey, here's a quarter for you. And I took the quarter and I put it in his hand. And when I put the quarter in his hand, it wasn't just like anything like just like here's a quarter. Like it was special. Like there was like something really special about it because his hand was perfect for receiving the quarter. Like it was a perfect hand for receiving the quarter. His hand was like willing to take the quarter, and it was also just perfect. Like I felt the whole I'll take anything that I can get and I'll be happy with it feeling that the guy really needed he really needed So when I placed, what was funny was, because I'm learning about giving, I guess. What was funny about when I placed the quarter perfectly into his hand, and I pushed it perfectly into the palm of his hand, and the sun like shined on that quarter. Like the sun shined on it, like it was special. Like it wasn't just any quarter. It was like there was something special about this quarter, and it like gleamed in his hand. And when he got it, there was like this it was like this feeling, like this mutual feeling of like, like, go get it, like it's yours. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't just a quarter; it was more than that. It was like, go get it, it's yours. This is this is your quarter. Like go. This is it. Like I didn't just give it to him like here's a quarter. Like there was emphasis behind it. It was like go get it. Like you're a man, go get it. You've got the power. You know what I mean? And I was like, whoa, like I didn't realize it till later, but when he got the quarter, like he took off, like like he was gone. Like I finished filling up my gas and I like drove around. I was like, where'd that guy go? Like he came up to me asking for some money. I gave him the quarter, and like he's gone. Like he took off, and I drove around. I go, I kind of felt like like I wanted to give him I wanted to hear his story more, or give him a little more to hear his story or something, uh, because he was just gone so fast. And I was looking around, and I go you know what? Like that quarter was like, it must have been the quarter that just like put him over the top, over the limit of what he needed. Like he needed food. I suppose he ran into the restaurant like next door. He needed some food maybe, or whatever it was. Like that was the quarter that like put him over. That he had more than enough to get what he needed, and he was like gone with it. You know what I mean? So, but the other thing that happened when I gave him the quarter, the other thing was when I was driving home, it was like it was like the clouds like moved, the sun came shining in. It was like I had this sense of like I it was only a quarter, but I really helped him. Like I just had this sense of like I really did something good. Something like my mind was ringing. You know what I mean? Like there was goodness going on or something. Uh, and then the amazing thing that happened was later on that afternoon, I ended up coming into about $120, and I was just like, I got work, like I got work um, for my business. I got some money. Somebody owed me some money. They came to me and gave me some money, and I was just like, whoa, like all this money. I know it's Friday, but all this money's coming to me all at once in business opportunities and stuff. And I go, you know what? It really seemed like it all started when I gave him that quarter. It seemed like all that started when I gave him the quarter. Like something kicked in to the universe or whatever to be like, okay, he gave him the quarter, so give him what he deserves. Give him that money that he's been wanting or needed or whatever. And and I'm starting to see it now. I'm like, whoa, the way it happened, like that doesn't happen to me that often. The way it happened like that, like giving so little, like just a quarter, and then everything that I was hoping for like clicked in. later on that day, and uh, I got paid by everybody, and it just really something special happened right there. Something special happened. Like I'll never forget that. And so I just wanted to vlog that because I was always struggling with giving, giving like I give money, and I receive money. How does it actually work? And I'm always like, I don't want to give. I don't want to give my money. Like I worked hard to get it. I don't want to get it. You know, um, but and then sometimes when I give, I don't really feel like why am I giving this money? What difference does it make? But with him, I saw firsthand, like I saw firsthand that he really needed it, and he took off to go use it right away. And then me seeing the results later on of all that money coming in after I did that. And uh, so I was like, shoot, man, I want to try this out like some more. Like, I want to go, like, I want to go and start handing out quarters to like everybody. You know what I mean? Go find people, but maybe not just a quarter, like maybe more. Like maybe I could help them more. You know. So I was just excited about that. So did I discovered that? So I don't think that people should give. I don't think people should give if they don't understand it. I think what people need to do, especially younger people, like if you want to understand it, because I never understood it, but now, like I understand. It's like go out to the people that are out there on the street, you know, and give them just a little bit. Give a quarter. Like, what's a quarter? You know what I mean? Like everybody's got a quarter. I mean, unless you're like really broken, really struggling. You know what I mean? I've always, even when I was struggling, I've always had like at least a dime that I could give. You know what I mean? Even in my worst days, I could have gave a dime or a quarter. Um, it, uh, you gotta, you gotta, you gotta be able to give to receive. And if people would just give a quarter or a dime or some change, uh, you know, then you're gonna get back. But you're gonna get back a lot more. You're gonna get back a lot more because you're giving to someone that really needs, like they're really in need. Like that makes a huge difference in their life. So so of course God's gonna like reward you. I mean, right away you're rewarded as soon as you give it to him. You're rewarded right away. You're like, dang, I helped out. But if you're doing it and it's not on your heart to do it, then it might not be like. That's why I'm saying don't do a big amount. Don't go and give them like your your last $50 and then be all like, and then he goes and buys a beer or something, or a big old case of beers or something for himself, you know, and you just feel like you just feel like crap, like that just went to waste. No, it's not supposed to be like that. It's not like that. It's you give what you feel like you want to give. And if you don't feel like giving, then just give a small amount, like a quarter or a dime. Just give a small amount. If you can't give a big amount, everybody wants to make a big old life changing. They want to give a bunch of money and change somebody's life. Everybody wants to do that, right? Like you want to like really show them what you got. But uh, But you know what? If you can't do that, then just start off with like something small, like a quarter, or you know what I mean. It's gonna help him out. I mean, 4 quarters is $1. That's just asking 4 people for a quarter. You know, he's at the gas station. He's probably already asked like 50 people. You know, if everybody gave him a quarter, you know, I don't know how much money